More of that from her, catching around that 15-foot area. Clark connects! The first logo bomb of the season from Caitlin Clark.
93-58. It's more than just a score, it's a statement. The Chicago Sky were dominated by the Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark's unstoppable performance. Aliyah Boston added fire with 5 huge blocks. This wasn't just another game for Clark, it was one of her most complete performances yet. The triple-double was impressive, but this game felt like a turning point in her season. You gotta see how they pulled it up.
Started slow a little bit, but picked it up and looked phenomenal. 4 for 8 from the 4 for 4 from the free throw line, took care of the line, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 20 points.
Clark recorded another triple-double with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. What makes it even more impressive is her efficiency. She shot 6 of 13 from the field, including 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. That's 50% from 3. Oh, and she was a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. This wasn't just a solid game, it was smart, strategic, and precise. Every shot, every pass, every rebound, it all mattered.
MVP! MVP! 4 blocks! 4 blocks! 2 steals! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm getting real crazy in this one, man. Caitlin Clark with the phenomenal.
Here's what gives this performance even more weight. Clark was under pressure before the game even began. Ever since her college battles with Angel Reese, there's been constant talk, comparisons, rivalries, debates over who's truly the best. All that noise hung over this matchup. To think Clark didn't hear it would be naive. Everyone was watching her, and every Chicago defender likely had the same thought. Don't let her take over. But she did. She owned the moment and answered every question, every doubt with her play.
And of course, the other big one is Caitlin Clark. Got another triple-double, and it is so wild.
Let's look closer at Clark's triple-double. The points were solid, but her 10 assists stood out. She wasn't just passing, she was setting up easy buckets. That's at least 20 points created through playmaking. Her court vision, next level. It wasn't just about scoring, she made the whole team better.
Harming to Hull, here's Clark in transition. Clark, oh what a look! And Hull lays it in!
Then came her work on the boards. Clark didn't just grab 10 rebounds, she turned them into plays. Each one sparked fast breaks and pushed the pace. Her control in transition left the Chicago Sky stunned.
Now, one thing about Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, they were both showing the defense.
Don't overlook Clark's defense. She had 2 steals and 4 blocks, disrupting plays and contesting shots all game. Her energy on that end kept Chicago on edge. This wasn't just about scoring. Clark controlled the game on both ends. And honestly, she owned it.
If this doesn't strike fear in y'all heart, I don't know what will. All right?
Clark owned the second half, breaking down Chicago's defense and sealing the game. The Sky lost to the Fever 48-26, and it was all Clark. Whether with a perfect pass, forcing a defensive breakdown, or hitting a clutch shot, she took control. The game was over when she decided it was. Then came the moment with the foul, sparking tension with Angel Reese.
She showed a lot of variety. She wasn't just looking for the three. She was driving. She was attempting middies. She was getting to the basket. She had, of course, Lexi Hull energy. When she came in the second quarter, I believe, she kind of changed things around a bit. Because, again, the team seemed out of rhythm. They seemed a little flat. And Lexi Hull's like, no, we're not having this. 9 rebounds, folks. Lexi Hull had 9 rebounds. Do you understand? Boston had 13. And then the guards, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hull. I know she kind of plays that stretch 3, but she's a guard, right? She's 6'1". 10 rebounds, Lexi Hull, 9 rebounds. Had a couple of steals as well. Plus 23. Team was 35 for 75, 46.7%, and you know they shot 21 threes. Not great from there, 7 of 21, but we're going to blame that a little bit on Lexi Hull since she was 0 for 4. Hopefully I can show this.
Aliyah Boston had Clark's back, stepping in to stop the incident with Angel Reese and showing Clark wasn't alone. This moment showed the Fever's unity. It's about trust, not just talent. As for Clark, her performance wasn't just about stats. She silenced the doubters, proving she can dominate both ends. Confidence, swagger, and a resolve that makes you wonder, how is she just getting started?
Record 13 per game last year. Bonner comes up with a steal. The veteran off to the...
The brilliance of this game wasn't just Clark, it was the Fever's lockdown defense. Aliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, and the entire team turned the Chicago sky into spectators. The Fever's defense was relentless, forcing turnovers, dominating the boards, and recording 13 steals. Every player contributed, making it a true team effort. Limiting an opponent to just 58 points shows perfect execution. The Sky struggled to find rhythm, with Chicago's top scorer, Angel Reese, only managing 12 points on 5 of 14 shooting. That performance highlights the defensive pressure she faced, even for a player of her talent.
20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Shot 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, perfect from the line, 4 of 4. Oh, by the way, 2 steals, and oh, by the way, 4 block shots, which lead the team because Aliyah Boston at 5. And
Aliyah Boston was at the heart of the Fever's defensive dominance, anchoring the paint with 5 blocks. These weren't just flashy swats, they were calculated, precise plays. Boston's ability to read Chicago's offense and position herself made all the difference. She anticipated their moves, rejecting attempts at the rim and forcing the Sky to rethink their strategy. Those 5 blocks were more than just stats, they were game changers.
Boston looking good after the slump of the 0-3 start. Looking phenomenal, man. Love what she was doing out there. Showing everybody, hey, do not trade me. Don't say another thing about trading me. Or this is...
Natasha Howard was just as crucial, showcasing her defensive versatility. She disrupted Chicago's offense by blocking passing lanes, contesting shots inside and out, and limiting second-chance opportunities. While her impact might not always show in the box score, Howard controlled every possession, making every pass difficult and punishing mistakes.
Howard, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Really putting effort out there. 6-12, 0 for 1 for 3.
Lexi Hull's energy was contagious, lifting the whole team. She hustled for rebounds, dove for loose balls, and fought for every possession. While she finished with 9 rebounds, it was her relentless tenacity that set the Fever apart, leaving Chicago struggling to keep up.
But I like how she was hustling for the second chance buckets. Second chance, Lexi Hull. Love it. 9 rebounds, 9 points, 2 steals, giving me defense, giving me second chance buckets, second chances. I like it. Hustling for the 50-50. Get a little bit more confident.
The Fever didn't just shut down the Sky, they created opportunities. Those 13 steals turned into transition baskets, keeping Chicago at arm's length. Holding the Sky to just 26 points in the second half was a defensive masterclass, ending any chance of a comeback. This kind of defense not only wins games, but sends a strong message.
that's right. Thank goodness for Clark and Mitchell early. Lexi Hull was absolutely amazing today. I think she changed the tone of the game a lot when she...
Dana Bonner made history as the 3rd leading scorer in WNBA history during the Fever's big win. The crowd cheered as she secured her spot in the record books with a standing ovation. This moment wasn't just about scoring, it highlighted her lasting legacy with the Fever in the league.
Late in that game, they finally got her into 3rd place all-time, the 3rd all-time leading scorer in the WNBA. Really happy for her that she was able to do it now instead of, say, the end of last season. Now where she gets to the Indiana Fever and she gets to do it in a home game, and she got herself a standing ovation from a sold-out crowd of a gazillion people.
Bonner didn't have her best game, but she still made an impact. As a defensive anchor, leader, and reliable scorer, she stayed locked in with timely shooting and solid defense. Her steady presence in key moments was crucial for the team.
And again, do you know what her numbers would look like, what her game would look like if she cut down on the missed bunnies, on the missed layups, on the missed shots inside 5 feet? But it was the whole team. It was like there was a lid on the basket inside of...
Despite their dominant win, the Fever's biggest issue was missed layups. These weren't tough shots. They were open looks that should have been converted. There were a lot of missed layups, not just from one player, said an analyst. This problem has lingered since last season, and if the Fever want to be title contenders, they'll need to fix it.
Early, right? They just did not look, they weren't They weren't in sync. They didn't have any rhythm. It looked sloppy at times, and yet they blew out.
Missed layups are like leaks in a strong dam, draining momentum. These missed points could cost the Fever against playoff teams. Improving this area would boost their efficiency.
Anyway, take them to practice. Get them in a layup drill. Do the transition full court layup drills. Get them into those drills, all right? Get it done. Get those layups together, ladies and gentlemen.
Bonner's leadership stands out, even on a quiet night. Her historic shots symbolize the team's unity. With Clark and Boston leading, the Fever are making waves. Boston's defense and Clark's triple-double are impressing the league. But missed layups are still a key issue. Can they fix it and reach their potential? A breakthrough season might be on the horizon.